I think I overslept. What time is it? Oh shoot, it's Halloween. We gotta get HorrorVision started. What the what the hell? Dear Dom's Vlogs, we've locked you inside your own room for HorrorVision. You're gonna miss it out. But don't worry, you're gonna be doing Christmas sooner or later. So get ready for the next year HorrorVision. Um, that's it. Okay, so some dipshit locked me in and then sent a note to me while I was sleeping. How the hell can you even lock this door? It doesn't even have a doorknob. Well, I guess I'm trapped in here. And it looks like somebody stole the mask. And Jackie. I don't know who this person is, but hot damn, now I gotta deal with Christmas. Which is not bad, but oh man. Now I'm missing HorrorVision. Well. Tough times indeed, isn't it? Well. Well, I finally got all the stuff back. I got Jason's hockey mask right there. I got Jackie right here. I also got a guy, and I called him Skelly. The guy is a very funny guy, to say the least. So, I'm going to be thinking of trying to get him clothes, but I'm going to have to make some of my own. But again, I want to say Happy Halloween, guys. Oh boy. 31 episodes of HorrorVision. Can you believe it? We've already reached 31 episodes. Well, for even the history of horror, we all know that Halloween has become one of the biggest staples in the genre, especially in horror films. I mean, I appreciate the horror aspects and even the horror stuff that has been happening throughout the years. Um, since Halloween came out 2,000 years ago as basically a protection from warding off evil spirits by wearing different types of costumes, it became one of the biggest special things in my life. Halloween has become one of the biggest, holidays in my opinion. I don't know why people don't consider it a holiday for, to get out of school and have fun. But I think it should be like that because Halloween is a very special time of the year where kids just get home, roam freely, go ahead and eat some candy. And I mean candy above candy here. Even dressing up stuff here. The reason why I made this series was to bring back horror. And why do you think most of the others have? Nostalgia-ween, Monster Madness, Jontron's Halloween specials. They all focused on the horror aspect while putting a little bit of their own opinions on it. I even put my opinions on these films just for you guys. Halloween has become one of my favorite holidays of all time, and it's not been done without you guys. HorrorVision has become one of the biggest things that I wanted to do for quite a while right now. And I had to do a couple of editing. It's been a pain in the butt for me to do editing, and some of my editing is not really that great, as you can see. But with the time that I would have and less of the pressure, I could give you something that was pretty good. And I was impressed to even go through the 1920s all the way down to the modern age just for you guys. And that's why I had to pick the last one being Split, because it was Universal and it's a Universal monster type series, and I wanted to do it just for you. It's not technically a monster as it's much focusing on the mental state of mind, but it is definitely one of the best Universal monsters, in my opinion. Split has become one of the favorite movies of mine. And other horror movies such as Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Creature from the Black Lagoon, and any other horror film that I have talked about recently has become a biggest staple of the horror genre, and for all of us, in my opinion. Horror we cannot forget, because although it can give you laughs, it can also give you frights, and that's kind of like what we need in life. It shows that we're still human inside. And I'm still kind of human inside, to say the least. I mean, I'm still speaking, and at least I'm still impressed by the works that have been done. Even though some I've nitpicked, like Halloween Night, which was a very bad movie, and I recommend you not to watch it. Um, I still had fun with Halloween, and now that Halloween is now coming at its end, and finally we get to do stuff very simple now. Going back to November, we're going to November. We're finally going to be going to, Thanksgiving, which is very nice to see, and then we're going to be moving on to the holiday season, which is Christmas. I really do want to appreciate everything that I do, and I appreciate everything that I did for this series. And this is a series that I wanted to do for you guys, and yeah, it's become one of the biggest staples of what I can do as like a regular human being. I wanted to create this series for you guys so that you guys can feel the horror aspects, even if it has something to do with pumpkins glowing in the fucking dark, a walking, dancing skeleton, or even a vault containing all the horror films, past, present, and future. Then so be it. I can do just that for you guys, just so you guys can take a look at them and have a nice time, have a nice laugh, and have a fun time looking at them and saying, huh, this was a biggest thing at the time. And that's what people should think, because there's a time where we have to bring back something old, but there's a time where we don't. Which is why I wanted to do this for you. But even horror will return soon, but we're going to have to wait a very long time for it. So I'm not going to be doing HorrorVision until next October, which is going to be what my staple is. That's the same with any of the other horror specials. I'm not going to be talking about them until the next HorrorVision. So if you're going to be, if there's anything that I didn't even pick out here, you can leave them in the comments below, and we can do it for the next HorrorVision. And trust me, HorrorVision never dies. It's just going to get bigger, bigger, and bigger. And trust me, if it had a fucking skeleton right here, then maybe it's true like that. It could be a skeleton just like this guy. Yeah, just like me. Okay. I'm just getting kind of weird. But horror has become something that I enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And I want to pay tribute to that. There are some horror films that, well, were not really a good horror aspect, and technically you guys don't feel like watching. But there's a time where we can look back at the old horror movies and say, those were big at their time, and they still are classics in their own rights. And that's what I think of most of these horror movies are. Which is why I'm going to be talking about more of them for the next one. So, I want to close this off saying, have a happy Halloween. Hope you guys had a nice time dressing up in costumes. And, decorating your houses to ward off evil spirits. I hope you guys even found out what Halloween is. I mean, now it's become nothing more than a commercial blockbuster. But now we take it seriously of saying that it wards off evil spirits while dressing up in costumes and decorating houses to look creepy. Wards off demons. And I basically think that is one of the best things that I've seen today. But even I would not consider Halloween a commercial aspect. I would consider it a holiday that has to be taken very, very seriously. Including by marketing, and including by everything else. And even... I guess he wanted to take a nap. It has to be taken very seriously, in my opinion. That's the same with the other two holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas. They have to be taken very seriously for all of us. Which is why I took this holiday very seriously and made a series about it. Looking at horror movies that we have missed in our lives. Some that we could not see. And some that we have seen, but we've forgotten about years later. So I wanted to make this series just for you guys. And yeah, that closes it off. I gotta be talking about Christmas now, and that's gonna be for the rest of the time, but I'm gonna have to do that at the end of November because, God, it's like the marketing hypes. They just started at the beginning of some other holiday, just way too early, and then sooner or later, all of it goes away for nothing. It's just useless. It's useless. So that's why I'm gonna be starting it at the end of November and the beginning of December. We're gonna be talking about Christmas now. So, be on the lookout for that. And as always, guys, oh boy, for Halloween horror fans, stay scary, And we'll see you next time on Halloween. Bye!